Okay, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all the praises, glory, and honor
to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachad Kodash.
It belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. It's the brother Chayin Apash coming at you with another lesson. No, I'm joking. So the brothers here at GMS Montreal, you know, that's just off the top of the head. That was in my mind, Salakia. But yeah, the brothers from GMS Montreal, okay, we're coming at you with a camp, an indoor camp, you know, because of the weather. And yeah, man, through the spirit, man, things are happening. You know, brothers got to stay in the loop, got to see what's going on, and gotta be constantly updated, man, constantly in the spirit, man. Okay, because the times we're coming into, you're gonna need to be in the spirit. All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is setting it up now for what? Your eye to be single. Hey, for your eye to be single. You know. Matter of fact, get me that. Okay. Just got some food. Go ahead, read when you good.
This is Matthew 6 and verse, I'll start at verse 21. It says, verse 22 says, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. It says, but if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?
Right. Your eye being single means what? To be focused, man. Okay? So you have to be focused on this truth. Part of the ways your focus is, you know, watching the videos, man.
Yeah.
You know, reading, doing lessons.
Yeah.
That's part of you being focused. That means that this truth is in your mind. Okay? This truth is constantly in your mind. When you're not focused, okay, there's all kind of other things on your mind. That's why you don't want to watch videos. The videos are boring. I don't want to watch that. I want to watch this. Right? It's not to say you have to watch it 24/7, but every day you should be watching videos, man. You know? Go ahead.
Oh, that wasn't in that.
Okay, what you guys about?
Isaiah 62:6, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
Yeah, that's the prophets. So the prophets are constantly doing lessons. There's constantly videos to watch. You know, if you don't want to deal with that topic, you know, there's other topics. You know, so this word is like what? It's like it's like manna, because when you had the manna was to everyone's taste. You know, whatever you were feeling like that day, that's what the manna tasted like, man.
Right.
Okay, so sometimes you're not feeling like watching a video about prophecy, you know, so maybe you want to watch a video about a particular character building, you know, and then you watch that, and then sometimes you're not feeling like watching that video, you only want to hear videos about prophecy and what's going on. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. And it reads, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
What you got?
Okay, this is Mark 13 and verse 35. I'll start at 34. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh, at even, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning.
Yeah, you gotta watch. So if you watch it, it means you gotta watch videos, man.
That's right.
Okay, because we're all watchmen, but none of us individually can see everything.
That's right.
You know, you need the body to see certain things which you can't see. You know? So when you're watching those videos, the brothers is picking up on certain things, man. You know, some brothers are good at coming across certain information. You know? So how are you going to find that out if you're not in the loop? If you're not watching, if you're not checking the videos out? You know? Go ahead.
Verse 36, lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping.
Yeah. You know? Wow, I didn't know this was happening. I didn't know they were talking about a draft. I didn't know this and that. I didn't know, you know, what were you doing? Right? saying?
Yep.
I didn't know the Apostle Tar said, no more, you know, we got agents in the camp. I didn't know this and that. All right. Well, then that means you ain't listening to the videos, man. Because these things are not said once. The thing that the spirit wants to be known is not said once. It's said many times. So if you don't catch it, it's because you're not watching. You know, especially certain things.
Yep. Like the brother read, the watchful will not hold their peace day nor night. So it's constant warning every day. You know. Last verse.
But then there's certain things that are more important that have to be expounded multiple times.
It's true.
When Yahushua said to Peter, if you love me, feed my sheep, he said it 3 times for a reason. To push the importance of feeding the sheep. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 37. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch.
Watch, man. Okay. Go ahead, Shaquat, what you got?
Well, it doesn't time.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
This is 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest...
And it's a small space too. You know what I'm saying? It's a small space too. That's what makes it worse. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, that's it. So when you when you hear these things, okay, know that you know that the end is near. You see these things happen and know that the end is near. But you got to be able to see what's going on, to understand how to tie it with prophecy. Okay, and then you know where we're at in prophecy. That's how you measure the times. Okay, we got to be about here. That's how we know we're at the end of the end. And this is why we believe this is the last generation, right? Okay. Oh, within no time they're gonna be implementing that MOTB, because Esau is moving quick. He's moving quick. He's moving hastily and sloppily. You know. Go ahead.
But that was it.
Go ahead.
It says here in 1 Peter 5 and 1, the elders which are among you, I exhort, who am also an elder and a witness of Hamashiach's suffering, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed, feed the flock of the Most High which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind, neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage, but being ensamples to the flock. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. All of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For the Most High resisted the proud, and giveth grace to the humble.
Break
So again, as being a elder, or the people that are heads, you know, being in a sense feeding the flock. You know, you're doing your videos to edify the body, and then those that are younger to watch those videos as well. That's how you submit. Because if you don't watch, how are you gonna know what's going on? You see, so you're being fed by the lessons, and then you take heed to what's going on.
Yeah, because it's food, right? It's food, but it's spiritual food, right? Which King David said, "I've esteemed your word more than my necessary food." Job, excuse me. Job said that, right? I esteem my word, your word, more than my necessary food, man. So if you esteem it, then guess what? You're going to be listening to the videos, and because what? Yahushua is speaking through brothers. You have to understand that. You know, and a brother you may never have heard of, but he may do a super edifying lesson. You know, you say, "Oh, well, shoot, let me subscribe." You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's it on that. Okay. You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
In the book of Sirach of 15:5 and 15, be not ignorant of anything, in great matter or small.
That's it. That's it. So you gotta be even certain things that you think is small, you know, but if you're not dealing with it, you know, it could become a big problem. You know, you gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with these things, man. All right. Scriptures speak about being perfect for a reason, man. Okay, they're thoroughly furnished
That's right.
unto what? Every good work. Every good work. You know. Okay. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 119 in verse 15. It says, I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy
Yeah, but
ways.
it's good. It's easy to meditate when you have a lesson running.
Mhm.
When you have a lesson running, that's just bringing back your memory to the precepts and to the commandments. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Okay. What you got, Shaquan?
This is Psalms 1 and verse 1. It says, Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way.
Right. Which another thing is these lessons are counsels.
Yeah.
They're counsel. You know, and which is counsel means what? Advice. Right? So you see a lesson and it's dealing with a topic, right, on life and, you know, how to operate according to the scriptures. That's advice. That's counsel.
Right.
So if you want to walk into that counsel, you got to listen to those videos and be edified. If you're just walking around the earth without any counsel, listening to no videos, a lot of things sometimes won't come to your mind. Go.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to say something?
Just as it says, there's a precept that says, do nothing without counsel.
That's right.
They do nothing without counsel. And then it says what in Isaiah 31 or 30? It said, they woe unto you, rebellious house, that have not asked of my mouth. You know, that go to Egypt, but they didn't ask of my spirit. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, because again, the Lord has set up the prophets to give the wise counsel. Okay, pertaining to prophecy, pertaining to the things that are about to happen, and how to maneuver in the days of evil. So again, you have to go to the correct teachers to have the proper guidance. So without you coming to the men of the Lord, you don't have the correct counsel, and you're gonna end up falling by the evils that are about to fall upon the earth.
Yeah, I wanted to add to the point too, because a lot of the daily problems that you may be having, just by you listening to a video, you can get the answer to your problem.
Yes, sir.
You know, or something that you've been praying for, a particular breakdown or a certain understanding. And here it is. If you're tapped in, you click on it. Oh shit! I just prayed for that, and that's the Lord answering your prayer, man. But you gotta stay tapped in order for those things to happen. If you're not tapped in, then you're not gonna get any answers, man. You know, you're struggling. Well, I don't know how to deal with this. You know, but if you're tapped in, probably most likely that answer will come through a brother posting a video, man. You know.
Precept real quick.
Go ahead.
Sirach 6 and 32. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding.
Woo! If you love to hear, you will receive understanding. Right? Someone who constantly watching the videos, he loves to hear. He loves to learn. Go ahead.
And if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. Stand in the multitude.
And if you submit to that counsel, then you'll be wise. Not trying to submit to the counsel you want to hear. You know? No, I don't really like this. Uncomfortable. No, well, so what? It's about what is right and what is wrong according to the scriptures. Go ahead.
It says, stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee.
That's it. All right. Oh, open that.
Let not the parables escape you, because again, as we're going into the brothers making lessons, they might tell you something very important pertaining to prophecy. Okay, in the city near you. Okay, they implemented the MOTB here. You know, there's a situation here. You know, and that might give you that's gonna help you with the way that you maneuver in those times.
Yeah, because a lot of the lessons that brothers be doing is like, you know, a private, like the elder and Birmingham always says, you know, the elder Ahawam is like it's an intimate setting that we're having, and here's the listeners, they're partaking in this too. If you could get the understanding, because you know a lot of the things that brothers be saying is dimes that they're dropping, man. You know that the Holy Spirit give them in order, you know, to edify and feed the sheep. You know, so yeah, man.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. It is true.
Yeah, because we don't see the brothers face to face, you know. So the only way you could actually get to know a brother in a sense is like watching the videos, man.
That's right.
You know, a lot of experiences that we acquired is, you know, through listening to the elders and apostles, man. Different things that they have to overcome, and then, you know, here it is, we hear about it, then we try to not do the same thing. But in order for you to get that experience, you have to be listening. You know?
I got a piece up on that.
Go ahead.
1 Thessalonians 5:11. Wherefore comfort yourself together and edify one another.
Yeah, what does the word edify mean?
To build up.
To what?
To build up.
To build up. Go ahead.
Even as also ye do.
Right. So these lessons are building you up too. Okay? For you to be stronger in the faith, more stable. You know? Sit on that.
That's it.
You got something, squat?
There's still more.
Go ahead.
Sirach 6 and verse 36. If thou seest a man of understanding,
That's the spirit.
get thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, so when you hear a man of understanding, right, or you know, you're supposed to constantly try to draw from him. You know what I'm saying? If you hear a lesson, you say, oh, this brother got wisdom and understanding. You're supposed to constantly draw from that lesson. You know, or a brother that's within your camp or whatever, you draw from him in different ways. You can't get mad at that. This nigga's annoying me. You know, calling me again. I mean, you're not gonna be like that towards somebody, but it's at the same time, brother call you 4 in the morning.
This is an Addison.
Go ahead.
Be ready. Be ready.
Gotta be ready.
Good.
Good. But he's still not gonna be mad. You know, you're gonna understand. You know, okay. You know, he's doing really what the scriptures say.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead.
It says, let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh.
And it don't gotta be the head of the camp. You got brothers within the camp that's over you that can teach you things too. You know? Go ahead.
And meditate continually in his commandments, and he shall establish thine heart and give thee wisdom at thine own's desire.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, read that again, the whole thing.
Yeah, it says, let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments, and he shall establish thine heart and give thee wisdom at thine own's desire.
Yeah. You gotta meditate upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's commandments, upon wisdom, you know, upon what the scriptures say, constantly be willing to learn, and the Lord will deal with you, man. You know? You know, and you do what he says to do, the Lord will be dealing with you and allow you to grow. You know? And all of a sudden your lessons are more edifying. You know, your lessons are more edifying. You know? You could watch back a lesson and sometimes be, damn, I'm edified. You know, because the Holy Spirit is flowing through on another level because you're doing the right thing. Go ahead.
You got something else?
Okay, go ahead.
Joshua 1 and 8, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Oh, day and night. So if you don't do a video for a week, is it, you know, you're not talking to brothers on a spiritual level, you ain't even dealing with the word. You know, for that long period of time. But let's say 3 days. You ain't dealt with the word of the Lord for 3 days. You know? Completely disconnected, man. So what happens is you become conformed to the world.
Yeah.
You become more worldly, you become more fleshly. Right? Which makes you have friction with the brotherhood. Right? Because you're not tapped in for real. Okay, so brothers is coming on a different frequency. So the frequency that the brothers is on, it kind of annoys you
Mm-hmm.
because you're more on the world frequency.
That's right. That's right.
He's still talking about the scriptures,
That's right. That's right.
you know. Yo, we could talk about the basketball games. It's balanced, brother. Yeah, okay, but the scriptures say to when you come together, you're supposed to have holy conversation too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it ain't just supposed to be about bullshit. Okay, you got a little bit of that mixed in there, but at the same time, it gotta always it should always go back to wisdom. You know. Go ahead.
Says, for then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then shalt thou have good success.
Right. Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. You brothers in a restaurant, you don't gotta be. You gotta kind of extrapolate what I'm trying to say.
Yes, yes.
Most of the time, you get together. If a brother's going into scriptures and things like that, that shouldn't irritate you.
That's right.
That shouldn't irritate you, man. If he's speaking about wisdom and herbs and and ancient ways and things of that nature, that shouldn't be. Man, you talking about this again? Because that means what? You're conformed to the world, to the flesh. You don't want to talk to brothers. Why don't you want to talk to brothers? You don't want to talk to brothers because what? Because the frequency that you're on right now is more fleshly.
Mm-hmm.
The scripture says, "Forget not to communicate." Get me that, Zabak. Okay. Go ahead.
God, that was it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is second.
Hold on, you had something, right?
Yeah, I got
Bring on what you have first.
But also the scripture says that a carnal mind is enmity with the Most High. So
Enmity.
there's gonna be friction, like the brother said,
Yeah, and that friction that's really pride.
Yeah.
Because he's departing from his maker
Right.
by not being tapped in.
Yeah.
He's drawing further by drawing into the world. So what happens is pride comes from that. Somebody who's fully tapped in, he's in the spirit of Yahweh Shai even more. Go ahead.
Okay. This is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 2. To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to
Yeah,
receive.
you got brothers that are introverted, right? But guess what? When you're with the brotherhood, you can't really be introverted. You got to be more social because the brotherhood is there for our benefit. The Heavenly Father himself said what? He said that how beautiful is it to dwell, the brothers to dwell together in unity, man.
Yes, sir.
It's a beautiful union in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Go ahead.
It says, verse 3, to receive the instruction of wisdom.
And you should be able to be open with brothers so too. Nah, I don't want to sound like this. Just nah, bro. Okay, we're all men at the end of the day, so there's certain things that we got that ain't perfect, man. Go ahead.
Verse.
I need to cut you off because we're the only people that we could truly be honest with,
Yes.
amongst the brotherhood. Because the people of the world, they can't really relate to your problems and the things that you're going through. But since you're in the body, we're a collective. We're gonna understand if you come with a certain issue or whatever, a testimony. We're gonna relate to it because we're one and the same. I think there's a scripture in Proverbs that says, "As water enters face to face, so the heart of man to man." Especially men of the Lord. That's why it's important to fellowship with one another, man. Because even with fellowshipping, a lot of life advice comes out. A lot of life experiences from older brothers come out. To where that it could put you on game. So when you go about in the world to do your business.
Yeah, some of you younger brothers don't even appreciate what you have, man. I'm serious, man. A lot of young brothers don't even appreciate it, man. Man, them like me, I was going in the road looking for mentors, brother. I was looking for mentors. I would find a dude with an Escalade or a Mercedes. I'm like, yo, teach me what you know. He wasn't trying to teach nothing, man.
Right.
If anything, a lot of them niggas was trying to put you on the corner to make money, and then you ain't making nothing but pennies. You know what I'm saying? So how beautiful is it to be put on to understanding and have advice at will?
Right.
Yeah.
So that you're younger, you're on a higher level than all the people your age.
That's for sure.
Come on, man.
That's for sure.
That's why the elder apostle, the elder Ariel always speaks about appreciation because he sees that a lot of people don't appreciate the truth.
Right.
Go ahead, man.
It says,
Go ahead.
okay, so it says here to give, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment and equity, to give subtlety to the simple, to the young men knowledge and discretion. Yep. That's it. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and the men of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You get that, get that early. It's good, because some people have to go through it with nobody to guide them. It's just trial and error. Just trial and error. All right? Which takes a long time. Okay? Go ahead and say that.
yeah, that's right. It takes a long time.
It takes a long time to get that. And you get something that somebody could have got if he hearkened, the Holy Spirit is on him, he could get it very quickly. That you might have took 10 years to get. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
15 years you might have took you to get that. Younger brother coming in, getting it in a year. Come on, man. 3 months, I get it. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 5 and verse 7. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Remove thy way far from her.
Even the apostles, when the things I learned from the apostles, a lot of things I didn't have to go out and try to understand it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what they had, they were giving out their wisdom freely that they got from above. Go ahead, bro.
Yep.
Read that again.
Yep. Proverbs 5 and verse 7. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh the door of her house, lest thou give thine honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel, lest strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy labors be in the house of a stranger, and thou mourn at the last when thy flesh and thy body are consumed, and say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof.
We'll break it down.
Yeah, so in other words, it's better that you listen to the word, the wise counsel of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, than to, basically the counsel of this world. And then you start, you go through, like the brother said, trial and error, and then, you fall, man. Then you start, the water. And then you start, I made some napkin too. And then you start regretting, man. You're like, oh, I should have listened to the wise counsel, It's better that you listen early than, going through the experience and then you're wasting time,
Yep. Yep. Oh, that's why whenever you do it a business, what
Yeah,
when you do it a business, the best thing to do when you're doing business is to get a mentor.
That's right.
That's how you really prosper in a business quickly without having to go through a lot of bullshit. Because a lot of times they went through the thing, it took them 20 years to learn the things that they're given to you. So if you could get you a mentor, that's a beautiful, easy boost
Yes.
in any business you do.
Yeah.
One of the most important things to get a mentor for that. If you're gonna be a plumber, get you around a plumber that's been doing it for 30 years.
That's right.
He'll teach you more than any of those books or schools could teach you.
It's true. It's true. Yep.
Go ahead.
It's better you surround yourself with somebody that has hands-on experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And how much more the men that Yahweh Shem Shai has given more experience in the truth, man.
That's right.
You see, and then the scripture says that wisdom she did not labor her for herself, but for others. They're set up. The other men are set up for you. They're set up to guide the younger man, to guide the others that are coming into the truth. That's the whole point, man. So we come to the perfection.
Yeah.
To the perfection, man.
Yeah. 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 One thing. Someone elder told me too was that some people don't want. They hold back. Brothers in their own camp. They don't give them everything because they don't want them to get on their level.
Whoa.
Yeah. No. But this is that. But it's crazy. That's a man. That's manly. That's flesh.
Almost wicked.
Yeah. It's not right.
No,
Right. It's not right. But who knows? The brother could have repented. The brother could have did this or whatever. But that's like a man thought. That's like a scarcity fear mindset. Or they're gonna think they're better than me. Pride too, right?
Yeah.
Because pride sometimes, what scriptures speak about, knowledge puffeth up. Right? But the thing is though, we got this freely, we have to give it freely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And whatever comes from it, comes from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's sit on that.
That goes into trusting in the Lord too.
You have to trust me,
Trusting Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah.
You know, this is not our own work. This is from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's not from us. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you accept your lot and you accept another brother's lot.
Right.
You know?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
What you got, that's humility too, because you're submitting yourself to the will, even though you don't fully understand, you don't fully see it, you might not even fully really, I want to say agree, but you don't see it, you know. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua, trust in His will is humility, man. Okay, Jonah had some pride in him. Jonah wanted to do it, didn't want to do what Yahweh Shem Yahushua said to do, so he had some pride in him, which the Lord had to get it out of him the hard way, man. You know, he was living in the belly of a beast, of a sea beast. Come on, man.
Wow.
A sea creature. He was living in the belly for 3 days. Who could say that they lived through something like that? You know? Anyways, man, that's it on that? That was it on that?
Yeah, that was it on that, bro.
Okay.
That was it.
Go ahead, Zabak.
It says here in Matthew 11:29, take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. So again, learning from the men that are above us, learning from the body, see, and following after Yahushua.
So you asked for to communicate, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You got it?
Yeah. It says here, Hebrews 13:16, but to do good and to communicate, forget not. For with such sacrifice, the Most High is well pleased.
Yeah, communicate. Let's look up that word communicate. Let's look up that word communicate. Shaqua, you can grab that?
Hebrews 13:16.
Mm-hmm.
Hebrews 13:16.
Okay, that was it on that? Okay.
Got something else to add?
Okay, hold on. Let's get the word communicate first. Get the word communicate first.
Hebrews 13:15.
16.
16. Just the word communicate. In the Greek is koinonia. It says fellowship, association, community, communion, joint, participation, intercourse.
Yeah, or participation. Participation, right? So brothers is doing something, or brothers is getting together, and you know, to not participate constantly is really going off. You know, there's a reason why you're not participating. You know, it's either maybe you're too much in the flesh, you know, or you're trying to hide particular characteristics that you don't want to be exposed through the light being around, or something that you got to deal with, man, in the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this gathering of men is a spiritual gathering. It's a holy gathering through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's not just a regular gathering of men. You know? So now brothers may not even be doing something you may like to do. But it may just be the being around brothers that's the part you should partake in, man. You know, forget about the other stuff. You know? Go ahead.
It says the share which one has in anything. Intercourse, fellowship, intimacy.
In order to be intimate with somebody, you have to be also vulnerable.
Yeah.
You got to be able to speak the truth, to be open, not to be hiding and holding things back to seem a particular way. See, a lot of people, they want to seem a particular way before people, which even we do. We want to be perceived a particular way, right? But that can't take away from honesty, you know? And brothers can't be simple to say they see flaws And then he didn't look down on her brother because they see flaws. Like they think they hot shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That means they really ain't really examining themselves for real. That's what that means. Because if I put a flashlight on your life and you and your character, your mindset, you know, it's not gonna be so great. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's it on that?
Con.
Okay. You got something else you said?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says here in Ephesians 4:11, and he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists and some pastors and teachers for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach. So pertaining to some of those definitions of the word communicate, the unity, the fellowship, the
Right.
community. Okay, those are
Beautiful brothers for brothers who go together.
Okay.
Psalms.
those are the ministries. Those are the how can I say not careers but lots that were given to some they were given to the body to accomplish. And again, not everyone can be a prophet, not everyone can be a helper, not everyone can have miracles, not everyone can do such and such. Everyone has their lot, everyone has their gifts, but we all come together in the body of Yahushua.
That's right. That's right. And everyone has their thing that they bring. But you know, your thing, your gift is beneficial mostly when you deal with the other impurities. That's when your gift really shines. That's when your spirit, how it benefits the body, it really shines when you get rid of the other bullshit.
Okay.
When you get rid of the other impurities, oh wow. Well, this brother needs to always be here. You know what I'm saying? But the impurities are blocking the gift itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I'm just saying that through the spirit.
Yeah, but it's true though. Because the scripture says, thine iniquities have hid these things from
Good things.
Yeah, good
those
things.
from you.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get it.
Yeah. Sometimes you brothers gotta add on because we just flow it in the spirit, right? So
Yeah.
you say things and you know, the add on is what helps to edify. So
I got it.
go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah 5:25. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you.
Speak
So
on it.
yeah, so your own blessings can be blocked by your own impurities. You know, your own fleshly thoughts.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, hold on now. There's a scripture in finish what you're saying.
No, that's it, bro.
No, there's a scripture in Proverbs that says a man's own foolishness perverteth his way, but he fretteth against the Most High. So in other words, you do things to mess yourself up, and then you get mad at the Most High. Okay. Matter of fact, get me that one. You got it? Okay, get it, but I want you to read it in the NLT. You can read it like that, but then I want you to read it in the NLT. Go ahead.
So this is Proverbs 19 and verse 3 KJV. It says, the foolishness of a man perverteth his way, and his heart fretteth against the Lord.
Yeah, the foolishness of a man, your own foolishness perverts your way. You know? And then you fret against the Most High. You know?
That's that pride.
Yeah, that's that pride.
That's pretty good.
You know? Simple, and we all done that. It's the simpleness of men. You know? And then the Most High is looking like, are you getting mad at me? What the hell? You did this stupid shit, you know? Like, you get mad at me? You know? Go ahead, man.
Proverbs 19:3 NLT. People ruin their lives by their own foolishness, and then are angry at the Lord.
People ruin their life by their own foolishness, and then they're angry at the Lord. You know? I gave you the opportunity to get a better job. You rejected it.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to sleep. So now you're mad because the job is not enough? I gave you the opportunity to get the job. Multiple. You know?
Yeah.
And then I give you the opportunity to be more frugal. And then you didn't. and then this and that, and then this and that. Whatever it may be. I'm throwing things out there. You know? But it comes down to our own lust. It comes down to our own lust.
That's right.
It comes down to our own impurities. So once we hone in on those impurities and get those things out of us, like I said before, the gift shines even more.
Yes. Yes.
You know, give me that a little leaven.
Leaven is the whole lump. And we went into how do
I know Shaquat's cooking up something, man. I see Shaquat cooking it. Oh, yeah, something's coming in the spirit, man. She's gonna pull out some secret precept we never heard of. Go ahead.
Then we went into how the trimming of the tree, that's gonna make you flourish more.
Yes.
But out of precept.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Job 35 and verse 5. It says, "Look unto the heavens and see, and behold the clouds which are higher than thou." Okay, and this is where Yahweh Bashmi Shai dwells. "If thou sinnest, what doest thou against him? Or if thy transgression be multiplied, what doest thou unto him? If thou be righteous, what givest thou him? Or what receivest he of thine hand?
Right.
Thy wickedness may hurt a man as thou art,
Right.
and thy righteousness may profit the Son of Man." Yes, you're not gonna hurt Yahweh Bashmi Shai. He's in the heavens.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
He's in the
Your actions are gonna affect yourself or the people around you, man.
That's right.
So you gotta deal with your own stuff, man.
That's right.
You know, at the end of the day, the Most High wanted the best for us.
Yes. So you mean
That's right.
When you break it down, the Most High wants the best for us.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
You mean not death, yeah. You mean
Oh,
not death,
yeah.
It says the Lord made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions.
We can't really blame the Lord. Yahweh Shem Shai is innocent ultimately.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, it's just a lack of accountability.
Oh man.
Yes.
You know, that's why, you know, you're quick to find a boogeyman to blame your problems on, you know, rather than just facing it head on and fixing it.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know, which you doing that takes great courage to do it too.
That's
That
right.
means you actually being humble and acknowledging, oh shit, I fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
So yo, it's my mistake.
That's
You know,
right.
I went off.
That's
Right? You have that Micah mentality, but if you don't, then you know it's not gonna lead to anywhere, man.
It's
right.
not.
That's right.
You know? And you know what? If you're spiritual, you know that certain brothers is fighting higher level demons too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Certain brothers, certain apostles, elders, right?
Yeah.
So for them to even get on there is more of a challenge, but that's not no excuse that the Lord is listening for. He gave you what he knew you could handle.
Yes,
So deal with it.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? He gave us what he knew we can handle, so overcome it.
Mhm.
And sometimes you gotta be praying, man, incessantly for certain things, man. But then when you pray, you gotta figure out what the hell's going on, man.
Mhm.
And you gotta make that move, man. And find the benefit in that move.
That's right.
But shit, listen, me, I'm not into being a babysitter personally. I don't like that shit. I'm not into being a baby. I don't tell brother the same thing 10 times. Me personally, I don't like to be told the same thing more than twice.
Me too. Yeah.
But guess what? I can't say nothing if I'm fucking up.
Mhm.
I can't have an attitude if I'm fucking up over and over again.
Facts.
I gotta come more humble. Oh, Salakia.
Oh yeah.
Now, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Again,
You gotta be on some, yo, you know what? Yeah, because you know what? I've been fucking up. Let me hope for mercy. You know what I'm saying? Who goes to a judge for mercy and say, oh, what do you want? What do you call me here again for?
Ooh.
Excuse me, Mr. Thomas?
Yeah.
You call me here again, and I'm here again. This is the third time this month.
sick of it.
You know?
Mhm.
Well, I could have gave you a 50-year sentence last time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have made it 100.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got to come humble, you know, in this thing, man.
That's right, bro.
Let's sit on that.
Yeah, and it makes me think of the prodigal son. He didn't come back proud, you know.
Yeah.
To his father. Like,
Oh no, he didn't.
I'd appreciate it.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is the book of James 1.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay. And verse 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man.
That's right.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed.
That's right.
It's your own lust.
Yeah.
It's your own lust that tempts you, that tests you, that draws you. Matter of fact, look at that word tempted.
Okay.
Tempted in that
It's
particular scripture.
James 1:13. I'm like, yeah. I was gonna get it.
So it's your own lust that works against you.
Yeah.
It's your own desires that work against you. Your own things that are in your soul that you want to do, that you like, that Satan uses against you.
That's right. So yeah, that's right. That's right.
He don't use the things you don't care about.
That's right. That's
He
right.
uses the things you like. He uses the weakness. That's easy. You're right. The things you don't care, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? But it's the weakness that he's gonna be constantly targeting.
Yeah.
And that's what you gotta fortify.
That's right.
That's what you gotta get in check. Okay?
Bridling your lust.
Mm-hmm.
Bridling your lust.
Yes, sir. Okay. Got that definition?
Yeah, in the Greek is parazio. It says to try whether a thing can be done, to attempt and endeavor, to try, make trial of, test, for the purpose of asserting his quality or what he
Test.
thinks.
Okay, so the test now,
Yeah,
who's the test really coming through? It's coming through Satan at the end of it. Like
Yeah.
he uses Satan that's his job. The tempter.
Yeah.
Satan is the tempter,
That's
right?
his job, yeah.
So he's there to test you.
Yeah.
Really, Satan is there to he's a coach.
Yeah.
Satan is a coach
Yeah.
on the left hand side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you gonna fold.
Yeah.
You see that cupcake? You know, diet and all this madness.
Yeah.
You know, imagine how that cupcake tastes. You know, that's organic. That's organic cupcake. It's kind of organic. That's true. You know,
That's true.
you start negotiating with Satan.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's right.
I take half of the cupcake. It ain't wicked. It's balanced. And then before you know that, you got cupcakes. You got chips.
Oh.
You got, you got organic soda.
Damn.
Everything. See, this fella got a organic fast food restaurant in his house.
soda.
Yo, that's fried chicken burgers. Yeah, that's organic, brother.
Yeah.
Grass fed.
Yeah.
No, right? But that's how Satan got you.
Yeah.
And Satan's sitting there like, oh, this nigga's weak.
Mhm.
You see? Oh, the yayan, right? Oh, you working out every day. So what?
One glass.
Yeah, so what? You know? It's your third time this week. What's the big deal? You still got the striations in the arms, right?
Gotta be done.
That's right.
Huh? Who cares if you drink me? Yeah. But now you're less productive.
Mhm.
Now you're lazy.
Yeah.
Now your lessons is weaker. Your body, your liver is crying. You know?
Wow.
See? Satan wants to negotiate. That's the tempter, baby. Read that again, bro.
Yep, it says to try, make trial of, test, for the purpose of asserting his quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself.
How he will behave. He's trying to see what you're gonna do. What you gonna do? And the Most High is observing.
Yeah.
He's observing it. Right?
Yeah.
But Satan is really the one that's testing you.
That's right. That's true.
The Most High is observing it. Now, all the Most High did with Job, he removed that hedge.
Yep. Yep.
Do what you want, see? He removed the hedge.
Yep.
The Most High didn't come and send the fire. The Most High gave Satan, go ahead and do what you gotta do. Figure it out.
Mhm.
We'll see. Because I believe in him.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? You know? So that's it on that. Read that again. Read that whole verse again.
Okay, come. This is James 1 and verse 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man.
Right.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust.
Look up the scripture where it says Satan is the tempter.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust.
It's your own lust. It's your own. That's what does that little Apostle Gabar would say? Your biggest enemy in this truth is yourself. It's your own bullshit. Okay? Go ahead.
And enticed. I can read it in NLT.
Yep, go ahead.
Verse 13. And remember, when you are being tempted, do not say, the Most High is tempting me. For the Most High is never tempted to do wrong, and he never tempts anyone. Temptation comes from your own desires, which entice us and drag us away. These desires give birth to sinful actions.
So hold on. So hold on. When Satan came to Yahushua, he was using Yahushua's own desires. When he gave the bread, because he was fasting, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He said, yo, try this the bread. Yahushua rebuked him. He said, okay, cast yourself down and they'll catch you. Just to test the spiritual power.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yahushua said, I ain't doing that, man. That's tempting the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Or
Bow down.
bow down and all these kingdoms will become yours.
Yeah.
What was Yahushua doing that for anyway? To get back everything anyway.
That's right. Yeah.
Wow.
Still
He
like-
said, now I'm going to go the right way. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it the right way.
I'm going to do it the right way, man.
Yeah.
F you. That's what Yahushua said.
Yeah. He attacked the desires.
He attacked his desires.
Yeah.
Things that was already it that he already
That's what-
liked.
Yeah, like, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You sit on that?
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Verse 15. These desires give birth to sinful actions, and when sin is allowed
And
to...
I'm sure he used wine sometimes too. I'm sure he pulled up and said, yo, drink some more wine today. Nah, no, I already drank last week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not drinking again. So what? This is what the wine is for.
Yeah.
Says it was made to make men glad. You know? And then Yahushua had to rebuke his ass, man.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Even when Peter said, "No, you're not going to be a sacrifice."
Oh,
you know?
right.
You know, so you
Right.
knew that was Satan speaking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to.
No,
He wanted another way.
Mhm.
That's what he prayed for, didn't he?
Mhm.
He wanted another way.
Yeah.
But there was only one way.
There's only one way.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 15. These desires give birth to sinful actions, and when sin is allowed to grow, it gives birth to death.
These desires give birth to what?
To death.
No. We start from the beginning.
It says these desires give birth to sinful actions.
Sinful actions. You understand what I'm saying? So all the things that you like to do. Well, hold on. The bread could have led to what? Gluttony,
Mm.
right? The bread could have. It's not. Is it wicked to eat bread? No, but it could have led to gluttony, man. Everywhere he's going, he's just turning rocks to bread. You know?
Yeah.
You know, everywhere he's going, he's turning to bread, fish. That leads to gluttony, man. You know? So that's another aspect of it. You know? I'm just going to get it in the spirit when it comes instead of me just turning everything to bread and fish and honeycombs. You know what I'm saying? What's that going to lead to, man? Gluttony. Okay? Oh, the desire of gaining everything now?
Mm-hmm.
What does that lead to? Idol worship.
Yeah.
Because you got to worship these idols, man, in this society to get to certain levels.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
Mhm.
You see?
Yeah.
So everything, all of them lust lead to sin. You know? Go ahead. That's why everything has to be temperate.
Yeah, that's what Yahushua was teaching us.
Everything has to be temperate. Everything has to be balanced. Everything has to be controlled.
Wow.
Control. Matter of fact, look up the etymology of the word control. It's about, you can get the etymology of the word control. What you got? There's more on that?
Yeah, verse 15.
Okay, go ahead.
These desires give birth to sinful actions, and when sin is allowed to grow, it gives birth to death.
When sin is like, that's it. So then you die. You know, which we're going to die in this flesh anyway, because we're always sinning anyway. But what does the scripture say? It says to offend less. Right? You sit on that?
Yeah.
You got some shaquat?
Oh, no.
Control?
Well, he got that.
Okay.
What you got?
The tempter.
Oh, yeah, read that.
Okay. This is Matthew 4, in verse 1. It says, "Then when Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil, and when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of Yahweh, command that these stones be made bread."
The tempter. Look up the word tempter.
Okay. This is the word tempter in the blue letter. It says perazzo. It says to try whether a thing can be done, to attempt, endeavor, to trial, make trial of tests.
So it's the same word.
Yeah.
The same word. Okay? So that's Satan's job. To test you to bring you through that trial. The coach. Really he's coaching. You know? I never looked at it like that, but that's really what it is. Go ahead.
That's why I say count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. Because again, yes, it's evil coming your way, but that's an opportunity for you to show that you believe in the Lord.
Right.
That's right.
It's don't just look at the bad side. Look at it in a spiritual side. What is the Lord seeking to do with me in that situation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this makes me think of the movie the Devil's Advocate with Mike
Al
Al
Pacino.
Pacino, you know, which he played the role of Milton. He was playing Satan in the movie, and there was one of the scenes that, you know, him being Satan, he was implanting ideas and in Keanu Reeves' mind, you know, of certain things that he was suggesting for him to do, basically coaching him that we're going into to do certain things. And then when he did something that he didn't want to do, he blamed it on him, you know, and he was like, I didn't tell you to do it. You know, I just suggested the idea. It was you. You know, so that's what Satan does, man. You know, he gives you certain ideas that's persuasive, that seems good, and then if you give into it, that's on you. It's not on him. He didn't, you know, guide you. In a sense, he didn't basically. He wasn't the one that made you do it.
You didn't force your hand.
You didn't force your hand. You know, he
That's
just implanted the idea, and then you gave into it because
That's
of
right.
your lust.
That's right. Yeah,
You know?
that's what he's gonna tell Esau at the end.
Right.
I didn't tell you.
You came to me.
I just gave you an advice.
Right. Yeah. You want me to continue on the word?
Yeah, go ahead.
Continue on the word or?
Yeah, can you see what else is there?
Okay, Salakia. So the word tempter still, it says, to try, make trial of tests for the purpose of ascertaining his quality, or what he thinks, or how he will behave himself. It says, in a good sense and a bad sense, to test one's maliciously.
Let's see how you behave yourself. He wanted to see how Job was going to behave.
Yeah.
He said, oh, he's going to curse you to your face. Right? So you know, if a coach is training you in boxing or whatever, you know, he might be doing the, you know, putting you through a gruesome training, have you hit the bag for whatever, 40 minutes, whatever, and, you know, then send you outside to run, and he's following you, watching, seeing if you're going to give up. You're going to give up. You going to give up in the fight too. You know? You don't have what it takes, and sometimes they'll speak against you.
Yeah,
You don't have what it takes.
Yeah.
You know, you're from the city, you know whatever, you know. And you walk out, you weak, you know. Then it pushes you to move even faster, you know, and finish it.
Your opponent's gonna eat you in the first round.
Yeah, right.
Kill you.
Right. That's all you got. That's all you got. You know, after all of that, that's all you got to take.
There is
You weak, you know, whatever, you know. Thinking that seeing if he's gonna give up. You know, sometimes they'll put you through a thing to see, then they'll know right away, well, yeah, he gonna do something, or he ain't ready. Well, that's how the Marines are. The Marines, you go through a particular test,
Oh man.
and that test, it says like what 80% of them don't make it,
Oh good.
and then, they say the ones that make it, they gotta be psychopathic. Them people, and it's not about strength, it's not about size, not about how much muscles you have. It's really about the spirit, they said. It's really about the inside of the man. It's mind over matter. You know, when it comes to that marine training. Okay, because the guys who are the most fit, they don't make it. It's the guys who got a little bit of that cuckoo in them that make it. You know?
She gotta be a little cuckoo in war, you know?
It's true. It's true. Ooh, lapping like a dog. Come on.
Even in this thing of ours, bro, it's not just anybody that could just, you know?
No,
You gotta be a little
out there. It'll be a
Yeah,
little out there.
Apostle Goodbye said it once in one of his lessons. You know, you have to be a bit crazy to be in the, you know, in this truth.
Oh yeah.
Crazy for you, I wish I.
That's it on that?
And mentioning these colonels or these in the Marines, they're constantly on the asses of their the soldiers, talking negatively in their face, you know, saying, yo, you just go home, you know.
Yeah.
It's not for you.
Yeah, it's not for you, so yeah, man. It's true. It makes me think of like a real quick. I don't know if you guys watched Kill Bill.
The movie with the
Yeah,
I don't remember everything.
I don't remember this.
The Asian coach there.
I don't remember everything.
But you know, this makes me think of.
Probably play a scene after.
But you can mention what the point is, though.
I mean,
somebody's watching them.
The coach that was coaching the girl, he was the Asian guy. Basically, he was just made her go through some hard times, you know. And but ultimately, it was for her betterment, you know.
Right, she was what, a killer?
No, he was teaching her about yeah, fighting. He was giving her about fighting.
Is it?
That reminds me of Before Vendetta.
Yeah, basically, it's basically the same
He
thing.
shot the girl to liberate her, like, you know, be like, give it. At one point through the thing, afterwards, she, like, her mentality changed. She was like ready to die, you know.
Yeah.
So she came out like, since she's ready to die, like she's not afraid of anything. So now her training was done. You know, then she got out the room. She realized she was in the same spot that she was always.
Yeah,
So she thought she was trapped, but she realized afterwards that she was in the house the whole time.
Yeah, he was coaching her the whole time. Man.
Yeah, which Salaki, I was gonna add to the point too, because but the thing about being a big cuckoo or to be prolific in the military, it made me think of Mike Tyson. You know, there was one interview that he mentioned how that if he wasn't boxing, he'll be a criminal.
Yeah.
And the other guys were laughing, but he was dead serious, which that's what shows you he was a great boxer, because this guy was he's a wacko. Certain things that he would do, but he learned to channel that craziness in a sense into the craft of boxing, which made him be became one of the greats.
I don't even want the belt. I just want to take away his health.
I want his children.
He said, the dude is already getting ready to quit. JD Nigel Get out of here. The tongue out. Get out of here.
Oh man.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah. It says, still in the definition, tempter, it says, in a bad sense, to test one maliciously, craftily.
Maliciously. So he gonna hit you where he gonna hit you with low blows.
Yeah.
You know? Shit. We don't break you down in some way, take something from you. Yeah.
How you gonna do that? Look at that.
This person you love died, so might as well take a shot back. It's the best time to do it. You know? If you're not gonna do it now, why wait? Come on.
It's called the hour of temptation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says,
Oh no, it's called the hour of temptation. Yeah, Satan gonna be.
He gonna get busy.
He's gonna get busy.
Wow. All the time, yeah.
Busy.
So many weapons on that time he's gonna use.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why the Lord has to give us weapons.
That's right.
Spiritual weapons on the right hand side.
That's right.
He got to elevate us too.
Yes.
Because really, it's not just for the temptation. Is not just for us. It's for the world. So they're all gonna be getting it, but we're gonna have a spiritual boost.
They said I will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so he's really gonna keep us. You know? He's gonna keep us, man. You know, go ahead.
It says craftily to put to the proof his feelings or judgments.
See if you really believe.
Yeah.
You gotta prove it. Make it a full proof of your ministry.
Is it on that?
One more. It says to try or test one's faith, virtue, character by enticing to sin.
There
That's
you
right.
go, man.
Oh.
So I was like I mentioned, the Kill Bill movie. The guy was basically telling her, "Yeah, you're basically a little white girl. This is not for you, you know." But you know, she ended up overcoming, you know. In the movie.
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah, like,
In the fiction movie. Go ahead, Marcy. That was it on that? Go ahead, Marcy.
Okay, you said in the book of 1 Peter 4:12, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial is to try you, as though something strange things happen unto you, but rather rejoice inasmuch as you are partaker of Mashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy.
Yeah, so when Yahushua and we've been suffering in this earth while it's been going on, we're gonna be happy when Yahushua comes back to take his place, man. While the rest of the earth is angry.
Yep.
Why? Because they want this world to continue, man.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah,
They want this world to continue, man. You know? Us, we want this world to be done away with, man.
Yeah.
We seek a kingdom where dwelleth righteousness. Like the rest of the people, it says in 2 Thessalonians, said since they did not have the love for righteousness, they're condemned because they have pleasure in wickedness.
How about you? What?
I'm good.
Go ahead.
Listen to that?
So like, you say what you said again, bro?
Oh, so like it said since because those that are in the right mindset, those that are following after the Lord, we're seeking for a kingdom where dwelleth righteousness. But those that are outside this knowledge, those that are in the world, they have been blinded because they did not receive the love of the truth. Okay, so that's why they didn't receive the love of the truth, but they have pleasure in unrighteousness. That's why they're condemned. See, the return of Yahushua, which is going to bring righteousness on the earth, they're going to mourn because they delighted themselves in the way of Satan.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. That's how it goes. Is it on that? That's it?
Precept?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. This is James 5 and verse 11. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy.
And they're happy because they're going to receive a reward. You know, at the end, the Paul said there's a crown of life laid for me, and also those that are with Yahushua. You see, so that's what we're fighting for. You know? And what greater happiness is there than to have overcome the world through your faith in Yahushua?
That's right. That's right. That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And also, like, just to add on that, in the end, there's always a reward, you know, for those that endure. You know, Yahweh Shem Yoshai is a righteous power. It's a power of recompense. Okay, so if you, especially if you fight for his cause, man. Okay, Job is a great example, and Yahweh Shai is a great example. And he's waiting to inherit what belongs to him.
That's it.
Okay. Mahara, what you got?
I got no right on.
The
Okay,
word
go ahead.
control.
Go ahead, brother.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It says here the word, the etymology of the word control. It says here controlling. It says here check the accuracy of, verify, regulate. From Anglo-French.
Yeah, regulate. You know? Yeah, so you control the pace. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta control your appetite, not make your appetite control you. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it says here from Anglo-French, counter-rolling. It says here exert authority.
Yeah, you gotta have the power over it, not make it have the power over you. No, you're not drinking now. I'm gonna drink 2 weeks from now.
That's right. That's right.
All right? If I still decide. You know what I'm saying? That type of spirit, you know? Fuck that shit, man. We gotta reprogram our mind from this goddamn dopamine. To be honest. That's what it is. It's about reprogramming the mind from this dopamine shit. Everything this world gives is just a constant dopamine hit. And you know what happens? You become desensitized to the dopamine.
Damn.
And then the things that was enjoyable is no longer enjoyable.
Oh man.
Because the dopamine is overused. It's like if you drink all the time. You one glass, 2 glasses ain't gonna do nothing for you.
It's gonna be bad.
Because now you're more desensitized to the drink.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
You need like five vodka glasses to feel something.
Damn. Yeah. You need 4 lines.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, we went to the next level. But ultimately, you ain't gonna be in the camp, but but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. So ultimately, you know, but that's the point, right?
Yeah. And just to add on is that okay, so now you're desensitized to that, but something else is gonna have to fulfill you.
Yep.
So you go to the next level.
The next level. But it's the same thing with that goddamn corn.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, that's why you gotta keep going to the fucking next level with that. That's why that corn is designed to go to the next level.
Yeah.
You become
That's
the
right.
Pegasus.
Yeah.
And then you become the gorilla.
Yo.
Okay.
This gorilla level.
Gorilla unit.
It's a jungle out here.
You know?
Oh, boy.
Nah. Okay.
Alright.
But that's the bottom line, man.
Yeah,
The
that's
bottom line is the way it is, the way it's set up with this goddamn dopamine. You gotta reprogram, man. Because back in the day, simple things used to make us happy. Man.
Yes.
You go outside, you walk to the park, you know, you see by the water, you know. Oh, that was a good day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now you do that. What the fuck was this? You scroll on the phone all the way to the water, back from the water. TikTok. Flip. We gotta see. It's all about reprogramming, man, because this shit is all fucking us up,
Yeah, man.
and it's taking away the joy of life,
Yeah.
the human experience, man. No. Hey, the holy days was set up in a strategic manner too, right? We have days for fun.
Yeah.
We have days. We have 7 weeks full of fun. You know. We got certain high holy days, 7 days full of fun,
Yeah.
right? But then we got days of mourning and seriousness. 7 days. You know, got a day of a fasting. You know, sacrifice and whatnot. Right? But you know, and then in between, Jake did their things, right, from here time to time, right? But it was more. Everything was more enjoyable because you let the thing rest. When you don't let the thing rest, it just you become desensitized. Go ahead, bro. Oh, if you don't eat no sweet things for a long time, and then you know after 2 months you eat a carrot cake or whatever your favorite cake, shit gonna taste better. Shit's gonna be more. You're like, oh fuck, yo. You eat it slow. You know, yo, this is amazing.
That's right.
You know, because you took that break from it.
That's right.
Just an example. Go ahead.
Same thing with a woman too.
Oh, same thing with a woman, man. It's the same, and it's the same thing for her too.
Yeah.
She keeps going over and over. She becomes desensitized. She needs something bigger. She needs something the size of the remote control. You know, the big remote.
Yep.
You know, a big Coca-Cola bottle, man.
Damn.
Because what? She's constant stimulation, man. And then they got their toys on the days that they don't have you. So they're becoming what? Desensitized, man. So nothing is as pleasurable anymore. Okay, go ahead. Push him off. You let her control you. You control
From Anglo-French, controller. It says it exert authority.
Exert authority over the cat. Good. Go ahead, keep it.
Real quick, it says here, Ecclesiastes.
Oh, that was it on our definitions though?
That was a bit more.
Okay, I keep reading it again.
Okay, it says here, from medieval Latin, contra rotulus, a counter register. From Latin, contra, against, plus rotulus, diminutive of rota, wheels. The word apparently comes from medieval methods of checking accounts by a duplicate register. The word, the noun control is act of keeping under authority and regulation. Facts of checking and directing action.
Shit. You gotta gain control, man. Gotta gain control of these things, man. Even scrolling shit. Scrolling, you could be scrolling and you feel ashamed. It's been fucking 20 minutes. 20 minutes, I've been 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Been scrolling this shit. But that's how it's set up.
It's fucked up.
You feel ashamed of it. You know? Yo, it's 40 minutes I've been fucking going up and down in this shit.
That's right. Yeah, it gets me mad sometimes.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
It says here in Ecclesiastes 3:1, to everything there is a season, and to every time there is a purpose under heaven. So like you were mentioning, time to have fun, time to be solemn, time to grieve, time to be serious, time to joke around. You know, you have to be able to discern the times.
That's right.
It's not every time that it's not every time is a time to joke around. Not every time is a time to be serious. You know, you gotta read the room.
That's right, brother. That's it? Okay, go ahead.
This is 2 Timothy 2 and verse 22. It says, flee also youthful lusts, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. So, you know, we have to, you know, let go of those youthful lusts, you know, like we're going into, which could control you to where that, you know, your gift cannot thrive. So, you know, it's just things of, you know, knowing yourself and knowing your weaknesses, you know, and knowing what you need to work on and you know, and fortify that, man. Let's say, you know, basically gets you with the same trick every time. You know, because you think that, oh, it's not a flaw, it's not something that I need to work on. And then saying got you. You know?
Be not ignorant of his devices.
Right. That was it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead, read
Yeah.
it.
Sirach 21:1. My son, hast thou sinned? Do so no more, but ask pardon for thy former sins. Flee from sin as from the face of a serpent. For if thou comest too near it, it will bite thee. The teeth thereof are as the teeth of a lion, slaying souls of men. So again, fleeing from the youthful sin, youthful lust. Okay, again, abstaining from that lust, and again, it starts in the mind. You know, you have to rebuke it at the source. You see, so and you know that you sin. If you know you have sinned, it should be in your mind not to do it again, especially if you repented from that sin. Like the brother mentioned, you can't get hit. Satan can't always press square and always landing a hit. You know, it's again being knowing Satan's wiles and his trickeries. Okay,
Block.
and knowing yourself too. Knowing yourself and knowing Satan's tactics, you have to be able to see the game plan and be able to counteract it and resist it.
That's right. Oh, resist Satan and he shall flee.
That's it.
That's how he flees from you. You gotta fight.
That's it. You know, you yourself, you don't put yourself in that situation, but if you're in that situation, you have to fight it too.
That's right.
And so you know that Satan knows your desires.
Yeah.
So you have to know your own desires too.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Because you know that's what he's gonna attack. You know.
So real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Sirach 37 and 27. My son, prove thy soul and thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it.
That's right. Yeah. You gotta know what's good for you and what's not.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, man. All right.
You know your weaknesses.
That's right.
Because if you give yourself over onto it, that's your fault.
Well, you need a better charge.
Okay.
You can bring it on. You bring it on this side. This side to be charged up.
Excuse me.
Okay, go ahead. Go. What were you saying, brother?
Oh, I was saying, if, again, if you could read that again.
Okay, yep. Sirach 37 and 27. My son, prove thy soul and thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it.
Yeah, so again, making that examination,
Bring it closer.
and then you know what is bad for you. You don't give yourself up to these things, man. Okay? Yeah, you fight that fight, man. Okay? So you're drinking. You know, if you take one drink, it becomes 10 drinks. Don't put yourself in a drink. In a situation. That's it. You know?
Right.
You know,
Right. That's it.
yeah. So again, being circumspect.
Okay.
Because you know, Satan is going to come to tempt you. That's his job.
Yeah. That's right. Right. You know that you gotta put a container on it. Let's call that a container. You know, restrictions.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't want to be put yourself in a position to be tempted by that, to be drawn by that.
Again,
You
that's
know?
that control.
Yeah.
Yeah. You set the limits.
Yeah.
That's right.
Or you got a problem for lust.
Mm-hmm.
You don't put yourself in a position to be looking at women's booty all day, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, you might have to go to a workout at home.
Yeah.
You know? You definitely don't be showing up. Brother got a problem with lust. They going to the strip club. What sense is that? What's that gonna do? Or on Instagram, oh, I don't know all these big. And then brother be looking at it, and he'll scroll. He'll hiss his teeth. He'll get mad. But who subscribed? Who followed?
No, sometimes on the algorithm. Sometimes on the algorithm.
It's never on my
There's a
algorithm.
reason though.
It's never on my algorithm. Hold on, I got a question. It's never on my algorithm. Why is it never on my algorithm? Ever. I don't see not one booty on my algorithm on Instagram. Not one. I don't press interested. I don't look at it for an hour. Wow. Go to the page. Yeah, so they say, oh, this one is nigga likes. Well, Satan is in the algorithm. Satan is in, you like the Latino one.
That's the movie Social Dilemma.
Social Dilemma.
That's what the brother said. He saw it all in that
Come on,
album.
man.
He's studying that. Okay,
Come on, brother.
1, 2, 3, 5 seconds. Oh, he loves that.
That's it.
10
Right.
seconds. Oh,
That's
he
it.
got okay, send him.
Oh,
You got it.
20 seconds?
Oh man, let's
It's just flooded.
yeah.
It's not by
Got it.
chance,
It's
man.
not by chance.
That's true.
Calculated.
You just put it in there. Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
You know? but then he's not stopping looking, right? Oh, this is wicked. The fingers all open.
About these things, you can always modify them, like as far as like your algorithm.
Brother said us like brother sent a text to the woman. Shalom. The model. Go ahead. Shabbat shalom. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can always modify if you're not cool with your algorithm, whatever. There's ways you could say, oh, I want this, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
Again, setting limits.
Well, yeah, go ahead, brother. Speak with
Yeah, setting limits again to help you fight that battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
It's a tool.
Set up right. Set up the battle in your favor.
Yeah.
Set up the battle in your favor, man. You got a problem of getting certain reading done, you know, have the scriptures open at a certain page for the next morning.
That's
You
it.
know? So then you come and you're just, okay, I'll just read it. It's open. It's prepared for you. You know? You got a problem, I don't know, preparing the food for the morning. You have the food set up. You know? Have it set up there for you, you know? It's easy, you know, that everything's there on the counter, everything, you know, everything's set up the way it's supposed to be set up. And you're like, okay, so now all I gotta do is this is already set up for me, man. You know? That's how you gotta do it. All right, and that's with everything, man. That's it on that. Okay.
If I mean,
You got a problem going to the gym? Yeah, go. You know, one more thing. You got a problem going to the gym? Well, get to a gym that's closer to you, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead.
I was thinking about Susanna, you know, dealing with the lust. Those two guys, they said they were watching her every day.
Oh, yeah, come on, man.
They're watching her every day to the point where it got like they couldn't hold it anymore. But they could have put themselves in a position where you didn't have to see that every day. You could just,
Yeah.
you know what I
Stay in
mean?
the temple.
Right, they trust to stay back, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you have Schubert to me?
Yeah, they both say, yeah, I'm going home. Shalom.
Yeah.
Shalom. Comes back. Oh shit, you.
Why you here? Let's do
Like
something
Spider-Man.
about this.
But did they say that in the story she was covered or something?
No, she was going to wash herself.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You did the right time.
they plotted, bro.
Wow.
The video,
Wicked Levites.
Well, they were. Those
They
were.
were. I'm a fan.
So that's it on that?
Yeah, so real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Romans 13 and verse 11. And now, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now our salvation nearer than when we believed. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light.
Go ahead, bro.
So verse 13, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness. Okay.
Yeah, wanton means undisciplinedness. Yeah, wanton means undisciplined. So we gotta be disciplined. Whatever we do, we have to be disciplined.
It also says lewdness.
Lewdness. Well, look up the word lewdness.
Lewd, Lewd.
Oh, elder.
I'm looking up the word wanton already.
Okay, that's a spirit.
Okay, Lutens.
It's the same thing. Go ahead.
Probably not exactly.
The elder Kazaki Allah, he mentioned how since we're in the truth, you can't let the people in the world out discipline.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
These people they have their, some people have their diets. Some people they have their diet. Some people they stop. They abstain from drinking. They become abstinent. They do the things of that nature. But you can't let the people in the world who are don't even know the Lord, they're not even walking in the fear of the Lord, outshine you in discipline.
Yeah.
You mentioned that the other day too.
Yeah. I said that, and I heard him say it too.
Yeah.
I was watching his video too. I heard him say it too.
Yeah, me too.
But I think I probably said that because I was watching his earlier. But the thing is, the main one that's disciplined is Esau. Esau is like the most disciplined out of them. Esau's like, some of these Edomites are super duper disciplined. Okay? Some of these Edomites are super duper disciplined. I mean, they're out running in the morning, running in the snow. Huh?
I see it, brother.
They're frugal. They're money.
That's true.
Yeah, Esau be. Scriptures say that the children of light, children of this world are wiser than the children of light.
In this generation.
That's right. Of this generation.
In this generation.
And this generation are wiser than the children of light, right? So Esau is he's doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
You can learn from how the devil moves.
Yeah.
Okay? You know what I'm saying?
Like what's that American Psycho? American Psycho in the morning, he had it set up, he washed his face,
There's a guy like that in real life. A guy like that, man. He thinks he can live, beat aging. I don't know if this is. He has a documentary on Netflix.
Yeah. He has his,
Well, we'll watch it after.
Okay.
Watch it after.
he has his schedule.
Yeah.
Every day it's the same.
Yeah, but that's what it is. It's supposed to be
Routine.
it's supposed to be tedious, repetitive, not fun. That's what discipline is. It's not a fun thing, but it has benefits to it. Has major benefits, man. Okay, that's it on that.
No.
It's doing something that you don't want to do. Even do something you don't want to do. Doing something you don't want to do.
That's right.
But you do it because,
Continuous.
but you do it because you know the benefits.
You know the benefits. But that's what's gonna make you do it. It's because if you know and understand the benefits. That's why you gotta study to see what the benefit will be if I do such and such and such and such. That's it on that. Okay, who got a precept?
No, there's more, but he's gonna get the definition of lewdness.
Oh, you didn't get it yet? Oh, but you got something else, right?
No.
You said you looked up wontonness.
Oh yeah, I got one time, yeah. The definition of wanton, it says deliberate, willful, malicious, spiteful, vicious, wicked, evil, cruel, unmotivated, motiveless.
Just doing
No
shit.
purpose.
Just doing things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what. Oh, yeah, that's it.
You're just doing things without purpose. When you discipline on something, you gotta have a purpose of why you're doing what you're doing. There's no point of being disciplined if you don't know. Like the scriptures say that they're tempered in all things to receive a carnal crown. They know why they're doing what they're doing, but we can't move like we're fighting the air. We gotta understand what we're doing and why we're doing what we're doing. See?
Yeah.
See on that?
The definition of the word lewdness,
Mm-hmm.
it says refers to behavior, speech, or images that are offensively sexual, indecent, or vulgar, often characterized by disregard for public decency.
Yeah, you can't just be out there and be a nigga and be just completely uncouth. You gotta be somewhat refined out there in the society too, man. You know? Let's go to restaurants, just acting, just no decorum, no manners, no nothing. You know? Pulling up like nigglets. Can't do that, man. You're doing something business, but something, you're looking at the issue. Look at this, but like you want to kill him.
Oh.
You can't do that, man. You gotta be on you gotta be refined out there, man. We know there's a purpose to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I looked up the word lewd.
Or Esau, you're looking at an Edomite, like motherfucking devil. You gotta be able to control your own anger, man.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I looked up the word lewd in the etymology online. It says unlearned. It says
You gotta learn from you gotta learn from society, man. A serpent learns his environment. He learns his environment. He knows how to operate, man, to benefit himself, because he doesn't have legs or feet, so he has to move wisely.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
it says sense of unlettered, uneducated. It says vile, lustful. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can't be a thirst bucket either, man.
Yeah.
The woman you see, don't be looking back.
Yeah.
I mean, you can look. I mean, you can look every now. But I mean, just don't be a fucking dog, Try to do it in a slick way,
Yeah, slick way.
You look and say, yo,
Yeah,
what's
the
that? You look up in the sky.
Yeah, the gym.
I see dudes like that, man.
Don't be like Elon, man.
Elon.
Bro, I remember
Out of control.
I was in the metro. This Elamite was, whatever man was sitting beside a woman. This guy was literally just like this, looking at them. Just looking at her. She had to get up, bro, and fucking stand and what's wrong with this guy, bro? Even me, I was looking at him like, yo, goddamn, no discretion, this guy's just there like this.
Yeah.
He's gonna break great records. He's gonna break great records on society.
Marvel,
Huh?
Yeah, in the time of Jacob.
Oh yeah. Well, Elon's gonna get everything. He'll get a piece of every pie out there.
Wow.
I've been with every type of woman. Yeah, I know.
Swaff, bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Verse 13 says, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying.
You're not gonna be able to resist in that day either, because there ain't gonna be no laws and regulations. You try to resist, Elon's gonna punch you in the face, punch you upside the head. It's gonna be a gang of them. They always like to roll in groups. Brakata, go ahead.
It says, but put ye on the Lord Yahushua, Amashayat, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Provision.
Look up the word provision.
Basically like preparing
Yep.
your flesh. You know, you're preparing to fulfill your flesh, you know?
Yeah.
Preparing to sin.
And then precept?
Oh yes, Romans 13:14.
I have the etymology.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is provision. It says foresight, prudence, care, also of providing beforehand, action of arranging in advance.
So you're preparing to commit sin, you know? You're preparing to go out, you know? Or, you know, you have a lust problem, like the brother mentioned, so you send up a date to go to the strip club.
Yeah. How's that going to help you?
Yeah, so that's, you know?
I don't understand that shit anyway. There's a point when I said this is bullshit. It's a waste of money. It's bullshit. It's a waste of money. It's just blue balls and then whatever. You get those. Go ahead. It says precaution, care, of foreseeing, foresight, preparation, prevention, look ahead. Look ahead?
You're sitting.
Yeah. You're trying to set up to
Go out.
to fulfill your lust. You know? You know what I'm saying? But instead of setting up to block it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're fighting backwards.
Yeah. Help and see.
That's
Even say now,
Give them assist and shit.
He plays for the left.
through the legs.
That's
Oh, you knew the boy Howard, no, Dwayne Wade, LeBron.
No,
alley-oop.
That's it. Okay. Go ahead. Who has something?
In the blue letter app, but it's the same.
It's the same thing? Okay. Got something, Amos?
Yeah, sure. In second Ezra 14:14, you gotta let go of these mortal thoughts. Cast away the burden of man, put off now the weak nature.
Yeah, that weak nature is those worldly affections, those lusts. That's the weak nature. Because it's easy to fall into temptation. It's harder to fight it, you see. And since you're already in the flesh, you know, it's easier to tap into that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you want to go in the spirit, that's you putting off that weak nature.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah, kind of. But hold on, what do you get? Go to reread. The works of the flesh.
Galatians 5:16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not
That's it.
fulfill the lust of the flesh.
I think.
Yeah. Galatians 5:15. But if ye bite and devour one another, take heed that ye be not consumed one of another. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary one to another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
And these things that you would is being obedient to the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, you're walking in the spirit. That means that you're submitting yourself to the will of the Lord. Okay, being obedient. Okay, and if you're in the flesh, that means that you're doing everything opposite to that.
Sure.
Okay, so that's why if you're walking in the spirit, you're gonna be opposite to the flesh, and vice versa.
Okay.
That's it.
No, do you continue? To the works of the flesh, the brother was that too.
Oh.
It's at verse 18.
Verse 18, it says, but if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh.
Read that again. Yeah, part.
from the top.
Yeah.
Yep,
No,
it says,
read that part where you're just reading.
yeah, it says envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall
Yeah,
not.
you know, you got the murders.
Mhm.
Obviously, you know that can't go on. The envying, that's wicked. Envying what another person has. You know. Go ahead.
It says,
After envyings, read it slow too.
it says, now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication.
Right, adultery.
Yeah.
Right? You got a woman, she got a man, but because you're such in lust, you're like, man, you're trying to make excuse and you know. Is it confirmed? Right?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
It says,
Don't be the break up.
Yeah, yeah. You know, she, you know, like, maybe, he ain't right. You know. Go ahead.
it says,
because adultery starts in the mind,
It's like-
bro. What he said?
Nah, bro.
Good.
Signed up for the war, so he's gonna die.
Yeah, right.
I can say I'm
Come
gonna
on,
Keep my number till after the war.
That could be
Yeah.
To the war pops up.
That's making provision, foresight, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't right.
It's not right, but as soon as you learn that she has a man, just, she's out of my frame of people I could target to,
That's right.
to lay with, man. That's what it should be. You know, it should be in the back of your head, I'm a waiter, we're still, keep on, planting seeds. No, bro.
No, that's crazy.
She's clearly taken. you know?
Yes.
So
So
that-
you're watching R&B videos and you're placing her for the people in the video for you and her.
That's adultery, man.
That's
Adultery. That's adultery, man. And the
Right.
reason, how should I said it? Adultery
right.
starts in the mind, which is called lusting after the woman, man.
Mhm.
You know, once you start playing those scenarios, man, shit, that's you're done, bro. Yeah.
it says, fornication, uncleanness or uncleanliness, lasciviousness, idolatry.
The seriousness and unbridled lust,
You know,
idolatry, right? Go ahead.
it says witchcraft.
Witchcraft. Well, hey, you should be, you can't be, because your woman wants to celebrate goddamn Halloween. You're gonna carve the goddamn fucking pumpkin, man.
Mm.
You know? Because people's are doing Christmas, you opening gifts.
Mhm.
No, buy something for my mama. Nah. That's adultery, man. Idolatry, man. What's wrong with you, man? Go ahead.
It says,
That means you're trying to please the world. Fuck the world.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
hatred,
Mm-hmm.
variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies.
Well, you gotta control your anger too, the wrath.
That's right.
You gotta be able to control your anger, man. It's that wrath, man. So go read again from wrath.
From wrath.
Yeah.
Wrath, strife.
Oh, start arguments, period, man.
That's right.
You get in problems, man. You keep getting arguments with brothers or whatever. Well, there's pride in the midst, man. The pride is probably coming from you. Okay, go ahead.
On my thing here under strife, it says selfish ambitions.
From strife,
Yeah,
selfish ambitions.
yeah.
That's from where? What's that from? The blue letter?
No,
What's that from?
Google Dictionary. Definition of the Bible.
Look in the blue letter. But anyways, yeah, you look in the blue letter. Look in the blue letter. Okay.
Galatians 5:20.
Okay, this is the word strife. In the blue letter in the Greek, it says erithia. It says electioneering or intriguing for office. It says I'm going to the Strongs. It says intrigue, by implication, faction, contentious, strife.
Contentious. Yeah, contention. Arguments,
know, friction.
Mm.
That comes from pride. Comes from pride, man. All right, you the one that's in the argument. You might be the one with the pride, and if it's more you multiple times, you will have pride in you. All right, some serious pride in you. Go ahead.
It says seditions,
What did you? What did you do?
You let us some shit.
heresies,
You smell something?
Yeah.
Really? Go ahead.
seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Bro, read it. So like it. Read that those last parts again.
It says, verse 21, envyings, murders, drunkenness, reveling.
Drunkenness, you gotta control that. Yeah, young. Okay, nothing wrong with drinking wine. And obviously, you drink wine, you're gonna get drunken. A bit. You get drunken. But drunkenness, constantly drinking. You understand what I'm saying? You know? Reveling. That mean you can't drink some yayan and get together. But if you're in that spirit of goddamn partying, you know?
That's just fine.
Flip it on the other side, see what happens. If you're in that spirit of partying, going to the club, brother shouldn't even be going to those
It's the
clubs.
low battery.
You know?
Yeah.
If you go to certain places, you go to places that's, you know, you got, you know, it's kind of somber, not too much people in it.
Yeah.
It's not, you know, you don't go to that vibe, man.
There's a spirit in there,
There's
man.
demonic spirit in
Demonic
those
spirit.
places.
Like the movie Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah.
Shows you that.
Exactly. There's all kind of demons flowing in those places.
Yeah.
That's what the demons, they love those places. There's certain places the demon, and you got to know how to judge it in the spirit. Okay, this place, you know, it's not so much demons, you know. A little pub or something, you know. Just giving an example, man. Okay, that's it on that.
It says, and such of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such
And
things.
you got to judge the crowd too.
Yeah.
Judge what kind of individuals go to those places, man. You know, they about a bunch of fucking you know, niggas, you know, or a bunch of young people, young college demons.
Yeah, bro.
Those are demons, man. Them college kids, them fucking demons.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, we quite different, man.
all right. Go ahead.
Filthy.
That they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah. So that's it, man. So you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta move in a particular way, particular fashion, man. You know. No. Control is the key. Control is the key. You know, control. That's it on that.
Yep.
You got something high? Good.
This
Just charging
is
them.
I guess so, yeah.
this is 2 Corinthians.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 Corinthians 13 and verse 5. It says, "Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahushua HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates."
Break it down.
Yeah, so being in this truth is a constant state of self-examination, right? Seeing where you can improve and things that you need to basically cut off in order for you to grow, right? Like you brought out earlier, a few camps ago, we brought out the trimming of the trees, right? When you trim the tree, it gives it more room to grow. So you could apply that to your spirit as well. You apply that to yourself, and you know, you figure out which type of person you are, man. You know what I'm saying? Because once you first came into this, that's when you really started to know who you are. You know, what you like and things of that nature, man. Because in the world, we're all polluted. You know, we don't have no moral compass, no sense of judgment. It's only now that we're coming into those things and, you know, learning the right way. So, like I said, it's a constant state of self-examination, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, striving for perfection, to being into the image of our Lord Yahweh Shai. Because he's the ultimate model. You know? That was it.
There's more? There's more, no?
Verse 6, it says, "But I trust that ye shall know that we are not reprobates." Continue?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it, man.
Ephesians 5:1. Be ye therefore followers of the Most High as dear children, and walk in love, as how Mashiach also loved us. Again, love is the keeping of the commandments.
Right,
That-
and that goes into discipline,
Mhm.
you know, which is in the book of Wisdom of Solomon. So we are indeed disciples,
Mhm.
right? Which the word discipline is in the word disciple. So if you truly have love for the Lord, you know, you're gonna do the necessary things in order to please Him.
That's right.
You know, by being disciplined, you know, more of living of like a stoic lifestyle, in a sense, you know.
Lord said, if you love me, keep my commandments.
That's it.
Here you're going to be instructed by the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's discipline. Go ahead, bro.
As Hamashiach also had loved us, had given himself for us, an offering for a sacrifice to the Most High, a sweet-smelling savor. But fornication and all uncleanness or covetousness, let it not be once named among you as becoming saints, new creatures in Yahushai, because Yahushai has no parts of these things, neither filthiness, nor foolish talking, nor jesting, which are not convenient, because all these things lead unto sin, unto wickedness, but rather giving of thanks. For this ye know.
Oh, gratitude.
Mhm.
You know, but it mentioned being thankful. So giving of thanks is giving gratitude to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
In all things, always be mindful to
Give thanks.
give thanks even in the evil.
Yes.
Give thanks in the
Yes.
to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Yep.
Reading on.
Yep.
Yeah, it says here, for this ye know, that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, had any inheritance in the kingdom of Hamashiach and of the Most High. Let no man deceive you. Let no man deceive you with
Read that
vain.
again, bro.
Okay. Verse 5. For this ye know, that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, had any inheritance in the kingdom of Hamashiach and of the Most High.
When it starts now, you know, the kingdom is within you, so you want to draw closer to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. If you have these things, you have to remove it.
That's it.
You know, you're not gonna be part of the election if these things are still in you.
That's it. Again, let not these things be once named among you as becoming saints and
Wow.
creatures in Yahushua. Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of the Most High upon the children of disobedience.
See?
You do these things, you're a child of disobedience. Okay, but if you walk in love, you're now a child of obedience. Be ye therefore, be not ye therefore partakers with them. For ye were sometimes in darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. That's it.
This is 1 Corinthians 5 and verse 6. Yeah, it says, your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? It says, purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may
Start
be
up 2 verses from where you started.
done. 1 Corinthians 5 and verse 4. In the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, when ye are gathered together in my spirit with the power of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, to deliver such an one unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh, that the spirit may be saved in the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai.
Oh, now speaking about, we're gonna
Yeah.
say, I want to say something with Satan.
Mm.
Is that Paul delivers certain people to Satan.
Mhm.
You want to be trained.
Wow.
You if you gonna make it through the training, you ain't. That they may know not what to blaspheme.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I show you, man. That's a coach on the left hand side, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, which in this chapter was Apostle Paul giving advice unto the church of Corinth on how to go about a particular individual that was sleeping with his father's wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why he said to deliver him unto Satan.
Yeah.
You know, because he's going off.
Yeah.
It says, verse 6, your glorying is not good. Know ye not that...
So it's either which that's a complete thing. I don't see him repenting, but it's either he repent, right? It's only Yahweh Shai knows him, but he could do amazing things.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know, I don't see it. But just saying, Satan will be the one to draw it out. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Talking about an individual, like the brother said, an individual that slept with his father's wife.
Yeah,
You know? Go ahead.
because according to the law, he's supposed to be put to death.
Yeah.
Him and the wife.
Yeah. But we ain't under the law.
Yeah.
If we're under the law, we'd be dead.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you being cast out of the truth, you as good as dead anyway.
Yeah.
That's just as worse than being put to death.
Yeah.
Right?
Remain in the congregation of the dead.
That's right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 6, it says, your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Hamashiach, or Passover, is sacrificed for us. And, you know, that leaven would be that guy that was within the body, man. So he had to be cast out because he could affect the body, man.
Mhm.
You know, because let's say a newcomer comes in and then he hears of this thing that he did, and then here it is, just still sticking around. He might think in his mind that it's justifiable.
That's right.
I could do it too. You know, so you know certain things just have to be cut out, man.
Yep.
So that others don't get influenced into doing the same things. It goes on and says, verse 8, therefore let us keep the feast not with old leaven, neither with the leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth.
That's right.
Yeah, and that's it, bro.
That's
And
right.
we're coming to the time of the Passover too, man. So, you know, these are things that we have to keep in mind too, coming into those times of taking out the leaven within our spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, coming the right way into, you know, partaking in this feast that's coming up, man.
Yep.
You know,
That's right.
and hoping that the Lord passes over us, and, you know, because like we always say, you know, the Passover is heavy times, man, you know, where people fall out, you know, a heavy thing starts to happen. So you got to make sure you're in the right frame of mind, you know, to enter into that feast, man.
Which I heard that, you know, people are going to be have to sign up to register for the army
Oh, yeah?
when they turn 18 starting
Yeah,
April.
it's
April.
People, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so I think it's the state for states. It's got to be states. But
So-
check just to confirm that, see what's going on.
From
with that.
18 to 25, right?
Yeah. So that's going back to back in the days, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, and that's setting up for a drizaft. You know, like
Yeah.
I said, we'll see. Yeah, the men of the Lord ain't going to no war,
No, bro.
so you can just forget about that. Okay, that was it on that.
Come.
Okay, you got something, Shaquat?
No, I'm looking up what you.
Okay, you got something?
No, I have my phone.
Okay, let me know if you find that, bro.
Okay.
All right, and get me the what was I saying? You found that?
No, but I have a precept in the meantime.
Okay, bring the precept up.
Okay, because the brother mentioned that instance with the guy that slept with his father's wife. It says here, giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. So again, now we have to be on point because we represent Yahweh Shai.
that's right.
You know, we represent the word.
Right.
You know, you go off, now it looks like the whole body is going off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why again the importance of separating individuals that cause that they're not walking according to the standards.
Walk with wisdom to them that are without.
So again, we have to cut off the undesirables in a sense that are not submitting themselves to the will of Yahweh Bashim Shai.
Yeah, and you gotta cut your stuff. Let's deal with the desirable, the undesirable things within yourself.
Mhm.
Let's deal with that, and then when you do that, you know you as a plant can grow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Colossians 4 and
And
5.
you're supposed to grow in wisdom and understanding. Brothers ain't supposed to be on the same level of understanding either. You're supposed to be able to understand nuance and certain deep topics. as you grow. Go ahead.
Colossians 4 and 5. Walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time.
That's it. We gotta walk in wisdom to them that are without. Hey, we understand we're about to be blamed. Right?
Yeah.
So we want to have a good reputation
Already.
amongst the earth, amongst the world.
Yeah.
You know? Damn, this guy's an excellent individual. He's upstanding, man. I mean, I don't see any blemish in him. There's one dude told me, you the man with no vices. And that dude was a funny ass Jake, bro. He's a gator. He looked like a emo. He was a gator. This dude was hilarious, man. Right? But he's like, oh, no, the man with no vices. Because that's how they look at us. They look at us like we're perfect. You know, compared to them. But we ain't but guess what people remember more? The bad things we do. Any bad thing, they'll remember that more than they remember all the good things.
Yeah.
That's just how people are.
Yeah.
So we gotta try to cut all that shit off, man.
Yeah.
You know? The one time you lost your cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he's cool, but he got a temper. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But Scarface say, you always want the bad guy.
You always make me the bad guy.
Yeah.
You need people like me. So you can point a finger and say, there, that's the bad guy.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Which is true.
Yeah.
Good.
So I read that again.
Yep.
Colossians 4 and verse 5, it says, walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
Yep, that's right. You could turn on that, like, no, brothers. I like to be in the dark. I don't like the synthetic middle one. I don't like the synthetic light person. Oh, no, turn it off. Turn it off. You brothers okay?
No,
Okay,
it just was a shock, you know.
Huh?
It was a shock to that.
Because I don't like synthetic light. I rather sit in the dark. It was me. I sit in the dark the whole time. I know brothers like the light. Go ahead. Let's sit on that.
Yes.
I have an article for the military.
Okay. Yep. Bring it up.
It says here.
Hold on. You had a precept?
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says here in the Newsweek, U.S. military draft, what 2026 conscription could look like. To the point, it says here, Levitt was asked on Fox News Sunday Morning Future to give assurance to American mothers worried that we're going to have a draft, that they're going to see their sons and daughters get involved in this.
Well. You know, that's from her. I want to hear about particularly April. Is it gonna go into April?
No, it doesn't talk about.
No, it's talking about that interview. We all seen that interview. She really didn't say. She really didn't deny it or confirm it.
Okay.
So we don't need to rehear that.
Okay.
All right. I'm looking to see if there's something on April.
No,
There's
I couldn't find anything.
No,
about
must be a secret. Maybe somebody had some inside information or something along those lines. But I heard, I think it was the Apostle Har. I heard him mention it.
The draft is gonna be on April.
That it's not about the draft. It's about the. They're gonna have to register for the
for service.
For the service.
Yeah, they're about to put boots on the ground, right?
I got some, just read some real quick. It says, beginning on December 18, 2026, the requirement for male U.S. residents, ages 18 through 26, to register themselves with the Selective Service System will be replaced with the requirement for the Selective Service System to register them automatically on the basis of other federal government databases. This results from a provision of the fiscal year 2026 National Defense Authorization Act.
So basically, they just have to. It's automatic. As soon as if you're in that age group, it's automatic. Your name is on the list. That's what it says.
Oh yeah.
Because it seems like that. It seems like they said that you don't go sign up. Your name is automatically on the list.
Yeah, well, I was looking for April, but December, shit. Chip could be here by then. We could already, the world could be chipped up.
Yeah.
Yes, I see.
That'd be good news too.
Yeah. So you have a precept?
I see it.
Okay.
A trick that the young man. So either gonna turn trends to avoid it.
Oh,
so
speak up, brother. Why you
I
hiding?
need wisdom in
You know how it
I regret the council, private council.
Say it.
A loophole, you call that?
RuPaul?
A
Loophole, yeah.
Loophole that them young men is gonna be a trans. They're gonna
Chop it up.
what do you mean? They're gonna beat
Transformers.
Okay.
Just to avoid it.
just to avoid it.
Okay. You heard somebody say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see them. Oh, the men shall become women.
Yo.
Oh, the men
But
shall
the
become
thing
women.
is, the thing is, they said son and daughter.
Yes,
So it doesn't matter.
What?
Because for the draft, well, as I was reading, pertaining to what the lady said, son and daughter.
Yeah, that's why I said daughters because the interview.
They might. We'll see.
21st century.
Yeah,
We don't know.
rights.
We don't know. We'll see. But you women gotta go too. Some of you women already signed up.
Yeah,
So you get through anyway.
Yeah.
But we know there's gonna be a lot of women back for us. Yeah, there'll be a lot of women here for us. Ain't all the women going to the draft.
Women's.
Okay, they're gonna prioritize men, I'm sure. Okay. What are we gonna get?
Yeah.
Come on, brother. We need something here. I can't go. All you guys can't go.
We need reserves.
We need this. We need a little private stock.
Yeah.
That's it.
So basically like the brother Zabak said, okay, so the new law says that the change comes starting December 18, 2026. Men will no longer need to register themselves. Instead, the selective service system will automatically register them.
No. You don't have to come back.
Information from existing federal databases.
Yeah, and how much easier would it be having a chip?
Yep.
How much more easy?
You can't hide.
I don't know where you're there. As soon as you get the chip, ding, it's there.
Hey,
That's
I
it.
know where you are.
Hey, you know you're in some cave. Hey, you know we're needing you for war. How did you find me? Oh, the GPS says that you're here.
Yeah, your trip is leaving in an hour.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have no choice.
Ready for deployment. Oh, pack your bags. When did I sign up? You didn't have to.
That's it. So, anyways, that's it on that. Okay, you brothers got anything?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is second edition.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that too. I was gonna say we could end on that. Go ahead.
Okay, this is second Ezra 16 in verse 33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Because there's gonna be a draft, a conscription. They're gonna be forced to sign up, basically registered automatically to go fight over there.
Yep.
Okay?
And they're not coming back.
They're not coming back.
At
No.
that point, it's not provisions.
Yep.
So
So what was that gonna
as soon
do?
as they hop on that plane or whatever,
Yes, that's your flight.
free game.
Yeah, your flight to the spirit world.
Yeah.
But and that's gonna lead to a lot of these women seeking help from a man. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Turn to men of the Lord. You know.
That's right.
Isaiah 32 says, "A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and the
Yeah.
pillar from the tempest."
That's right. And a lot of them is gonna get the boot.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Get a lot of boots. I'm gonna be giving out a lot of boots.
Yeah.
What's not qualified?
Enough.
You're not qualified, queen.
Yeah.
That's right. So, anyways, with that, we're gonna close up. You have something else?
No, that's it.
Okay, with that, we're gonna close up. We're gonna give all the praise, glory, and honor
To
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'chadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.